some stuff, you just gotta see it to believe it.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
But it ain't nothing like hearing it straight from the dog's mouth, because he tells it just like it is.
The word on the street.
Here's what's popping.
Here's what's popping, people. My name is Dogface Calderon. This is Dogface TV live on everything. This is the YouTube streets. And back like they never left, because they never left. It is Uncle Juice.
Right back.
Yeah, it's Uncle Juice from the Beat Factory 313, and it is everybody's favorite hoodlum. The magnanimous.
You feel
the incomparable Public Figure Boogie.
Public Figure Boogie. Time to go to work.
Welcome to the YouTube streets, man. Your favorite, non-favorite people are back in the building. Hey, listen. So I think, so we have been talking about this off camera for the last day or two. And we have been kind of like weighing whether or not we should cover this particular subject or not. Everybody has come to the agreement that we should. There was an incident that took place about a month or so ago, maybe 2 months. Was it last month or 2 months ago? When was it?
About a month now.
Okay. Well, you have a single mom who had multiple children in a car, and they were homeless. And the early reports were that they were sleeping in the car, and they didn't have anyone to go, so they found refuge for the vehicle in the Hollywood Casino parking structure. The initial results came back that the children, two of them, I think it was a 9-year-old and 2-year-old, they suffered from hypothermia, meaning they froze to death. That was the early reports, right? Can we get footage of that so we can? I want to play this, and then I want to play the results of the autopsy, so let's rock with this.
Try to prevent situations like this. In the wake of unthinkable tragedy, police say a car full of 5 children.
5 children, a car full of 5 children.
Pulled into this Hollywood Casino hotel parking lot around 1 a.m. Monday, a place to sleep for the homeless.
So that is the Hollywood Casino parking lot, aka parking structure. And it looks like this all the way around.
Family. But by the next morning, the car had run out of gas. And
they don't say when the car ran out of gas, but they said by the next morning. They pulled in at 1 a.m. By the next morning, the car had ran out of gas.
By noon, the family discovered the worst.
The mother inside the van, along with 5 children, noticed that one of the children wasn't breathing. And she called family to come help, to convey to Children's Hospital.
A 9-year-old little boy found to be not breathing. Then later, a family member also finding that a 2-year-old little girl also not breathing. Both of the children believed to have frozen to death. Temperatures around 10 degrees in the city overnight.
Does your heart just go out as a mother?
Okay, so we got that, right? Then 4 days ago, we get this.
4 News update. Closure at last for a Metro Detroit family who tragically lost 2 children in the parking garage of a Detroit casino. After weeks of waiting, the cause of death has finally been revealed. The Wayne County Medical Examiner's Office, I should say, has confirmed that the children died from carbon monoxide poisoning.
They did not freeze to death as previously thought by police. So this is a story that we've been following for weeks now. In the early hours of February 10th, Tatiana Williams parked her van in the Hollywood Casino parking structure on Beaubien Boulevard with her 5 kids. The family was sleeping in that van. But later that morning, Williams says she found her 2- and 9-year-old unresponsive. They were rushed to the hospital where they were pronounced dead.
Initially, police thought they died of hypothermia. The autopsy began the next day, and today the results were finally released. The medical examiner confirmed the official cause of death was carbon monoxide poisoning, and it was an accident. Tonight, we're learning more about how carbon monoxide affects people differently. Jacqueline Francis is live after speaking with an expert on the topic. Jacqueline.
We're here in the local 4 parking garage, and even though it's a big space, the carbon monoxide that can come from an exhaust can be deadly, and the amount that's toxic to me as an adult is different than what it would be for a child. They call it the silent killer, carbon monoxide, a colorless, odorless gas that is a byproduct of combustion.
Unfortunately, it's not surprising. In Detroit being a northern city, we get a lot of carbon monoxide cases.
Amy Nefsey is an ER doctor and toxicologist. She says colder weather means more heat sources and therefore more carbon monoxide. In the case of the 2 young children poisoned while living out of their van in a Greektown parking garage, she said the carbon monoxide source could have been one of a few things.
There's an internal leak where it's not all being pumped outside of the cab and it collects inside the cab of the van. Then that could be one way.
If not a leak, she says carbon monoxide could have filtered in from the exhaust through an open window.
Once it gets inside the van, it settles to the bottom because it's heavier than normal air, and it layers down on the bottom of the van, and it doesn't circulate out because all the windows are up higher than where the carbon monoxide is sitting.
All right. So we have this conclusion. So I was able to glean a lot of information from the last video. Public figure Boogie is looking at me like, see, Boogie get that weed in him, man.
No, bro.
And ain't no what Boogie gonna say, bro. I ain't got time for your shit, Boogie. I'm telling you that right goddamn now.
Man, I ain't even on no bullshit. You already know how you know where I was at with it.
Hey, Juice,
you know where I was at with it. I was trying to figure out how this carbon monoxide shit work like this. You know, I figured it had to be a closed space for this shit to go like this. I still kind of ain't going for it. But
see, what it sounded like, what it might have been, one thing she said that might play the trick, and I heard this before, if it was a leak. So if it was a leak and the windows up, because the windows up, the windows ain't cracked because it's cold out. So they ain't had their windows cracked, so it ain't coming in through the window. It had to be a leak in that old, because they was in like an older model Caravan or something, I think. Now, if that's the case, a leak could cause that because the windows up. Like she said, they laying down, they not sitting up. You feel me?
Right. And then it wasn't like her van wasn't beat up, so it probably was a leak.
Right, and the windows up, so it's just leaking in the inside. But I wonder, did they test the rest of the children and the mama to see did they have any carbon monoxide for see what levels it was? You feel me? And did they check that car yet to see did the car actually have a leak? You know, because we just speculating, and we can't throw the mom. You know, they wondering if the mom being charged. They haven't charged her, but how can you throw a mother and charge a mother like that on something that seems like it was an accident? It don't seem like neglect. It seemed like an honest accident.
Cause like I said, I heard about the carbon monoxide, and I just sat and I tried to just figure out like, well, if she in the parking garage, but I didn't see that whole clip. That's my first time seeing that whole clip right there.
Right.
So
now see that part. I thought it had to be in a closed-in spot too. I was under the same interpretation you were, but the leak thing, I was aware of that. So with them saying that might have been the case, because being in that open garage ain't caused, because it's oxygen flowing through there. You feel me?
Yeah. So that just threw a monkey wrench in what I was thinking. It just changed my whole shit. But I still stand by. It was 5 kids in that car. She pulled up, went in the casino.
I mean, they should be able to pull footage. You know, cameras all through there, all through the parking garage and all that. So they should have checked that. I'm pretty sure they would have checked that. Was she back and forth, in and out? Was it any neglect? Because even they just said that lady said it was a mistake. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure, even though they ain't telling us all what they did, because they can't make themselves look like bad guys trying to put it on the sister. I'm pretty sure they had to look at all that type of footage around in that garage, the casino doors, you know, because there's cameras all through there.
Cameras everywhere. Cameras everywhere.
Big Brother eyes in the sky, and that parking structure in all through around that casino building.
Well, y'all heard the white woman say what she said. Y'all don't believe the white woman?
Yeah, that's what I said. She said,
we don't believe white people anymore. We don't.
I believe the white woman, man. I believe the white woman.
Okay, because white people normally believe white people. I'm just saying. And so the question is, brother, Jigga said, how did 2 die, but the other 3 survive?
Heart of a lion.
Well, everybody's system's different, you know what I'm saying? But that is something, you know what I'm saying? But they died that's what I was just asking Boogie. Did they even say that was anybody else sick? Did they check everybody else out? But see, they couldn't have because they assumed that they froze to death. So they probably didn't even check nobody for carbon monoxide. Just once they did the autopsy, that's how they discovered that. They probably didn't check the other kids or the mom.
So their system just was strong enough to take it. They just last through it.
So Jigga 1017 said the footage doesn't show her anywhere in the casino. Jigga, anywhere in the casino parking structure or anywhere in the casino.
I think he's saying on the casino because Boogie was saying that he believes she probably went in the casino for herself to keep warm. And I was saying, I'm pretty sure they would have checked all them cameras around there, but you know what I'm saying, to make sure that wasn't her case. You feel
I
me?
say that because I'm like, how it takes so long for you to figure out that kid was out of here.
Well, listen, why did they take so long to release the autopsy results? Because they said the results were back February 11th. That's a month ago.
They probably had to be sure and see how to break it to the people. They probably had to get with her first. You know what I'm saying? Get with the mom and them first. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, are we saying that because we had some initial questions about the mother's truthfulness as it relates to this particular situation? We don't want to be cruel or crude. Well, now I'm not going to say we because me and Juice have a heart. But that fucking public figure Boogie, that motherfucker right there.
Hard on the boulevard.
Yeah, that motherfucker right there. He not motherfucking Boogie. I don't think Boogie was trying to hear that shit. Boogie, what say you, Boogie? We gonna let you close this particular thing out because Boogie, me and Juice he don't like us already. We ain't fucking with you on this.
No, I can't even really come down on her. I ain't equipped for this match because the white lady said what she said, and I ain't really the scientist. I ain't Bill Nye. So I'm telling you, I didn't know like the carbon monoxide as far as how she said from the outside, it go in through the window and it settle at the bottom of the car. Not like Juice said, that window went down because it was cold out. Her van beat up, so it probably had a leak. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that sounds like the more possible thing and more logical. The van had a leak and the carbon monoxide was, coming through wherever it come through. But you know what I was initially thinking? I'm like, oh no. But she all right.
That's good. That's good. Let the sister live. She going through enough. But if it do come out, other hands, then we go report the facts though. But right now we can't step on her on some speculations on
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, can't step on that sister like that. She just lost. She hurting herself more than enough by being responsible, being with her 2 children. They pass away in her care. That got to be some hell of what she dealing with mentally. You feel me? As well as the other children lost their siblings. You can't disregard the other children. You feel me? That's affected by this, man. You feel me? So I wish that sister the best. Prayers out to that family, man.
Yeah, it ain't us. It's the fucking Boogie.
Right.
It ain't us. It ain't us who's a cruel fucking dragon ass nigga.
I be chilling.
It's not us who's gonna have us fucking get kicked off fucking YouTube and Patreon. You can't even get kicked off Patreon. You finna come down with I'm just saying though. What
this nigga dog saying I'm worse than him. He tripping.
You are definitely worse than me.
Big Ron, right? I done rode in them cars and smelled them fumes. You feel me? Back in the old school cars.
Right. So, in further news, so listen.
And Fox 4 obtained new details.
So here's the whole thing. So the little Ronnie situation. And the brother says, before we go, he said, the little brother says, how does a woman with 5 kids not have access to resources for housing and other necessities needed, but illegal sneak into America and get everything for free? That's a good question.
And she tried to get help though, because even the mayor said that they seen where she tried to go to a few shelters and get help, but they didn't have no room for her or something. They told her to come back.
Yeah, they fact checked it. She was looking for help.
And see, that's the whole thing with this city. He made, that's a good one, Butch Jones. He made a good point with saying that, you know what I'm saying? Because they can come over here and get more than, and we've been born and raised here. They come right over here and get everything they need. They take us through a long, drawn out process, denials and everything. You feel me? Before we get anything from them. So yeah, that's a good point. We need to get our spokespeople, all these movements, these organizations and stuff to come together and make that a change, make that part of, you know, Zeke, them, New Era, Detroit, make that part of y'all cause too, on how these people could come in this country and our city and get free money. And then we got this sister that was trying to get help and she was denied assistance. You feel me?
I was supposed to come down because I have contacts inside of the Department of Human Services, Health and Human Services, and I have all the information on what the immigrants were getting in this country as far as aid and assistance from the federal government by way of the FIA, the Department of Health and Human Services. The list of what they were getting.
Enough to afford a Lambo.
Enough to afford a Lambo. Right. It's the reason why you see Indians and Arabs and living in the same house, 8, 9, 10 of them in the Bangladeshi with the doctor here, Indians.
Right.
They ain't giving Native Americans a motherfucking thing. Not a goddamn thing with a hard time. And in 2000, they still giving a nigga a hard time. So the father, are we still on the father's ass, or have we given him?
He really he don't walk on this.
So were all 5 kids hers?
From what I'm understanding,
all 5 was hers, but I don't know if all 5 was his.
I think 2 was his.
I think I heard something about. I didn't know it was 5 kids involved in the incident. I didn't know that. I thought it was just her and her 2 children, but now we know it was 5 kids all together. So let's just say she has 5 kids. 2 of them died that belong to him. She got 5 kids in the car. The 2 kids that belong to him died.
See what I'm saying? Like, man, that's some lifetime shit.
Hey, Juice.
Right.
She has 5 kids in the car. The 2 kids that die belong to the guy who we are criticizing. What about the other kids, daddy?
Right. And then did they say how old the other children was? Because I know the two that passed, one was 2 and one was 9.
She had 4 children. Her mother was in the van too, and her mother has a child. So she had 4 children. Her mother was in the van too. Her mother has a child. 2 women, 5 kids.
Oh, see, I ain't know that. Right.
Dang.
So yeah, they going through something. That mama and the grandma was there.
I want to say something, but I don't want to be viewed as.
But
hey, you ain't need no heat on all them niggas in that car.
That's why they didn't freeze. See, they didn't freeze.
Right, all them niggas in that car. You don't need no heat on. You got 5 niggas, 8, 7 niggas in the car.
Right.
All you gotta do is inhale, exhale, nigga. You don't need no heat on.
And say, "Oh, y'all breathe hard as hell."
Right? Get on y'all. Man, that ain't funny. I'm sorry.
That's why you can't. That's why we can't really come down on her, because we don't know on what mental state they was in, what educational level they have, or what type of common sense they have. You feel me? What type of resources they even knew about.
Hey, Juice, I ain't letting my kids freeze when I know that car went off. That car went off, and that cold air getting up in this bitch. I'm not in February. I'm not motherfucking. I'm no nigga. No, somebody will give me some. I'm not gonna sit. I know I can look at the gas needle.
Right.
I see these people out of gas. I know it's 1 a.m. I know I'm fucked up. Nigga, right. I'm driving my kids to the homeless shelter, and they're gonna tell me no.
Right.
And they're gonna tell me no. I don't give a fuck. We can sleep in the hallway. Y'all got some cots. Y'all got some cots in this bitch.
You feel me? But we ain't gonna sit in no frozen car.
No. Hey, listen, that's like suicide. It's like committing suicide.
Right.
What's the difference between sitting there and knowing your kids are freezing? Nigga, I'm going to the shelter. They're going to tell me no, right? They're going to tell me no at 20
minutes. They'll have to call the police, get us out of here.
Yeah, they're going to call the police. They're going to call the police. I'm not letting my children sit and freeze no fucking car. But we know they didn't freeze. They died from carbon monoxide. So listen, man, like you just said, hey, just give us a because you good at this praying shit. Juice, come on, with me and Boogie. Well, at least Boogie's a fucking heathen. So Juice, take us out. Come on, Juice.
Well, we go sum that up with, man. We all we could do is try to prepare for this now, so this type of incident don't happen again to another family. So what we need to do is get our people need to get together, our people, and not count on nobody else, the community. See, that's where it started. We supposed to be there to help that woman. We see people in need, neighbors and stuff. Her own biological family as well as people that see them. You see some people look like they struggling, and it don't hurt to lend a hand if you can. You feel me? You never know what a person going through or what type of blessing a couple of dollars might do for the next individual. So don't think every little bit can help, man. And if you don't have money to give, point people out to resources, turn them on and stuff. Keep that type of stuff on deck for people. You know what I'm saying? If it's enough for one, it's enough for two. You feel me? So we got to start having some more than and look for yourself and others. If it was you and needed help, what if that was your loved one? Would you want somebody to help? You feel me?
In Islam, we say if my brother has a bowl, if I have a bowl of soup, my brother has half. And so I think this whole thing is like there was an overall indictment of, like your brother just said, but just overall, there's no sense of community, right? Black people, we just live in the same area, man, but we ain't connected to each other.
Right. Because they put the hood on it. See, when it used to be neighbors, we was neighbors, but see, when they put the hood, that changed the neighbor communication. You feel me? Now we in the hood. Everybody for themselves.
And I lied. I do got some bullshit to say.
I knew it. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit.
Me either.
That lady, that lady, her family. Now that's what you call a piece of shit. You hear me? Y'all was there to party for her, get her drunk and everything else. Y'all all on camera. Y'all partying. It's thick as hell in that motherfucking crib. Where the fuck was y'all when it's going on? But y'all a party with her, so it shows that y'all fuck with her. So y'all weren't having a party that night. She was out there fucking sleeping in the van.
Not just that.
See what I'm saying?
She said this went on for months.
Yeah, so it's just the whole thing like, oh, y'all come together when it's too late and it's cool and y'all sticking up for her and don't say this about her and she love her kids and the whole 9 yards. And y'all around for days on end. She at y'all spot for days on end after that. But where was y'all at then? Before. That's really who we need to be talking about. That's really who ain't shit. You around when it's time to party, but you ain't around when it's fucked up for me. And the whole thing, we partying because it's fucked up for me. Fuck her family.
In further news, we have the situation with the tragic loss of little Ronnie.
R.I.P. to Get Money, little Ronnie and his daughter.
Let's play this. One of the killers of little Ronnie, alleged killers, has been captured.
And Fox 4 obtained new details about the shooting at a Forest Hill car wash that killed a father and his 5-year-old daughter. Both suspects are in custody for capital murder after that shooting 1 week ago today. Fox 4's Dion Anglin is live with what those court documents reveal. Dion?
Other Hannah, disturbing details from court documents today, yet still no clear motive has been laid out.
Adonis Robinson, arrested in Polk County on Thursday, is now in the Tarrant County Jail. On Friday, 21-year-old Jacoby Russell was also booked into the jail. Both men are facing capital murder charges in the Forest Hill car wash deaths of rap artist Ronnie Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter Armani. Court documents in the case include an arrest affidavit for Robinson. And while it does not reflect a motive in the ambush killing, it does include details that played out a week ago. It indicates Sibley was vacuuming his car when two men got out of a 2016 white Kia Rio. It states the suspects were armed with an assault-style rifle and handguns. Investigators describe how they approached Sibley and immediately opened fire. And they continued to fire and chase Sibley as he tried to run and get away. The document reveals Sibley's 5-year-old daughter, while in the front passenger seat of his vehicle, was struck and killed by those flying bullets. Further information indicates Fort Worth police located the white Kia Rio at an apartment complex, and surveillance video obtained shows two men dressed identical to the suspects arriving a few minutes after the fatal shooting. They park the car, get out, and toss objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's girlfriend, according to the affidavit, who identified him. She was seen driving away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning, where she told investigators Robinson borrowed the car after dropping her off at work, then called her later, provided the location of the vehicle, and told her to come pick the vehicle up because something had happened. Police say Robinson's Texas identification card was located inside the white Kia.
He's a genius.
Yeah, he was. He real IQ.
Them niggas is. I don't have nothing to say. But this is another example of. Did they have masks on?
No.
They ain't had no mask. I thought they had something over the lower part of their face. They didn't. They ain't have on the poo shiesties.
Nah, I don't think they had shit.
Right. But this the whole thing.
I have to go back and look.
Yeah, y'all run down on dog with his daughter in the car. And she was in the passenger side. They was shooting from her side, so she probably caught multiple shells, man. You feel me?
Because he gonna come out.
Yeah. And then not just that, they so heartless.
So the whole community's rap scene, which this really has nothing to do with the rap scene in Houston or Fort Worth, but the hip hop community has been shaking. I talked to people in Houston, in the Houston area, from Dallas to Houston. I have people there. They said that everybody's pretty much shook by this because even though they're used to the violence, seeing always when you see children get caught up in the mix, it's always a hard pill to swallow.
And that's why these parents, though, these guys that's out here into this step and that want to be big steppers and You know what I'm saying? They out here on this and the dead and creating ops for themselves. They supposed to take in consideration. You know what you went to. Why would you have your children with you on any occasion? When you out there in the street, living that street life for real, you don't supposed to have your children with you never. Or nobody, no loved ones that ain't playing a part. Anybody that hang with you supposed to be stepping too. You don't supposed to hang with nothing but steppers when you create confusion and stuff. You feel me? When you into things. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing Ronnie's whole situation, but I see that he was going back and forth with some more rappers. Not saying if he initiated or not, but he knew that it was people that was threatening his life, because you had CJ Casino making a statement saying that they better not get caught at that car wash. Him or his man's was it Go Yayo? You feel me? So they was having problems with Go Yayo and CJ Casino. Not saying I don't know who did what, because we in Detroit. But I'm just saying, if you got a confrontation, we know they had a confrontation. You got a confrontation with somebody, why would you put your child's life in danger? Because the next motherfucker not thinking about your child. What the next motherfucker gonna be thinking about that ain't on some real, what these kids be thinking about is they go get their get back. They not timing it right. They not making sure ain't nobody with you. If they see somebody with you, we gonna let him get a pass because his mama right there. See, in our days, we gave people pass. We didn't get on you with your mama. You with your kids, you with your girl. We not even gonna get on with you when you with your girl. But if we catch you with you and your man who got something to do with it, it's on and pop. You know what I'm saying? And it was vice versa. The ops had the same understanding. They see us, we with moms, we go give each other some stares, shake each other head like, yeah, I see you, nigga. You see me, yeah, nigga, you lucky. We go read each other like that with eye contact. You feel? We know what it meant. You feel me? But never, I'm gonna get on you and I see your child with you, man, and I'm gonna start busting. Come on, man. That's heartless, dog. You know, we gotta take in consideration, is it really worth it? Now they looking stupid, they done got caught. Now they want to say, oh, it was a mistake. You can't say it's a mistake now and that little girl deceased. You think her people want to hear that? Oh, it was a mistake. You didn't see her. You feel me? You should have thought about that before you got to squeeze them. You feel me? And that's what they going on. And see what they want to jump on old girl who car it was, right? Everybody talking about doing something to her life in danger, this, that, and other. What people ain't really peeping, and I'm not co-signing or ratting or none of that. That girl took police to Dog 3 hours away. How the police from where that crime happened, they caught Dog 3 hours away. So that means all them police that they had to follow her. It was like 5 police cars from where 3 hours away where it happened. So ain't that many police just popped up down there on the Humboldt. They had to get with her, and she had to let them know when he called, I'm gonna let y'all know. He said, oh, he want me to come such and such. Oh yeah, you go, we go follow you. Because that's the first thing she tell him. I think somebody following him. He tell her, I don't think nobody following you. Good, you tripping. That's because she already know, but she ain't gonna put herself out there as no fucking rat. You feel me?
You tuned into the best YouTube. Uncle Juice is talking. Hey, Uncle Juice. We need to like, share, and subscribe. The Beat Factory 313 YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Public Figure Boogie TV. Like, share, and subscribe. We're talking about the little Ronnie, the unfortunate death of little Ronnie and his daughter in Fort Worth, Texas. And we kind of like going over all the events about that, brother. Go ahead and finish your thought, Juice. And before I play what this young lady had to say. Okay, bet. I just want to close it out with, I don't think nobody in Texas should try to harm that girl. You feel me? For the simple fact, she ratted, but she ratted about the child. She didn't go to help him. She wasn't going to help him, and then she got busted. She led the police 3 hours away to make sure they caught that individual. You feel me? She's a female. They were squeezing her. She didn't have nothing to do with it. The nigga used her car in a murder. You feel me? That ended up killing a child as well. One of them girls, one of the baby mamas was fucking the op, and one of the niggas, Ronnie nigga locked up. So Ronnie nigga locked up, and the nigga that's locked up, baby mama, supposedly made the call for them niggas to go. So she hate her baby daddy so bad till she got his friend murdered.
So you saying Go Yayo baby mama made that call?
No, it wasn't Go Yayo. It's supposed to be another nigga named Kyrie, some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
And she hate her baby daddy so bad. And Ronnie is the nigga that's locked up. They cool.
That's Go Yayo. Go Yayo the one locked up.
Yeah, but they were saying it was another nigga. They wasn't saying it was Go. They know who Go Yayo is. You feel me?
Right.
So that's where it got tricky for me because I was saying the same thing. But it was a car that was ducked off in the corner.
With that black
that pulled off. Yeah. And that supposedly was the call.
Did they arrest them?
No, not that I know of.
See, I think that was just people in the comments speculating on that. I ain't never heard the police say nothing about them people in that black car because it was 2 black cars that spunked off. You feel me? But what Butch saying? No, of course she said that they put a tracker on her car. No, of course she gonna say it because she can't say she no rat. She
allegedly.
You feel me? She said she told him that they was following her. She said she think they put a tracker. If they put a tracker on there, they wouldn't have told her. That many police wouldn't have been following a tracker because they wouldn't know where she was going. She alerted them police and let them know, hey, he called. He want me to come. I'm on my way to meet him. And they followed her. That's why she knew exactly what to say. That's why she put on the fake cry. And that's why she was immediately released. She got released the same day. You think they would have released her the same day if they didn't have her working for them? Make that make sense. They would have had to investigate to make sure because it was her car used in the murder. So they wouldn't have cleared her in less than 24 hours. She was released the same day they caught him. They let her go on and go. That's because she did her job, what they needed her to do to take them to him, to clear herself that he had her
that car over there in that corner could have pulled straight out.
Security camera video leaked from Slappy's car wash in Forest Hill shows Ronnie Sibley trying to get away from his attackers. Video shows them firing guns with his 5-year-old daughter, Armani Sibley, in the car. She and the popular 30-year-old Fort Worth rap artist known as G Money Lil Ronnie did not survive gunfire Monday morning. It's the type of gun violence.
That's how I started Mothers of Murdered Angels.
Melinda Hamilton knows personally. She lost her 25-year-old daughter in 2017 and 19-year-old grandson in 2020. Today, she's one of the community leaders speaking out not survive the rap car. She and the popular in the car. She and the popular 30-year-old.
If you look up at the top left corner, 2 individuals run to the vehicle. They shoot a couple shots. They take off. He runs around the gate. He can't jump the gate. So seemed like he wanted to make his way back to the vehicle, but he can't jump the gate. So they run down on him over there behind the trash can. They shoot him a couple more times. One takes off running. And the other, he's, finishing the job. And as he's running, he collapses at the other stall. So that's how he ended up over there. And that's kind of the scene at the car.
Yeah, I think them boys in them black cars, they was just being nosy. They knew it wasn't for them. They sat there for a minute and watched. And they didn't want to pull off right then. Both of them guys was right across from them with them guns in their hands, steady firing. So they didn't want to pull off while they shooting. You feel me? They waited till he got on that other side of that can. Then they both of them black cars pulled off at the same time. I think they was more trying to stay still, hoping motherfucker don't see them in their cars, seeing everything. You feel me? They move, they could get lit up too right then. The gunplay happening right then. They pulled off as soon as he got over to that garbage can. They got the fuck on.
Let's hear what she has to say.
The whole situation was fucking stupid. The car wash, it was stupid. They didn't have to do that shit. The fuck? But if the mama want to know what happened and what the fuck I know, I'm willing to tell her. Because she deserved that. That mama know. I'm glad the fuck. Bitch, you know how I am with would never hurt no fucking kid, bro. I would never agree with nobody hurting no fucking kid, bro. Like, are you cool? You know that. Like, you know that shit. So for you to bash me like that, you to do the game like that, my mama, you trifling in a hoe, bro. Because anybody know me, bro. I've never harmed a kid a day in my life, bro. I never did nothing to no kids, bro. I don't agree with that nigga killing no kids. I asked him, how the fuck could you do some shit like that? How the fuck can you sleep doing shit like that? What the fuck? I was mad about that shit. The fuck I know. Y'all bashing, so y'all got questions. Ask the motherfucking questions. Ask fucking questions, and my mama, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck going on. Ask a question. On God, I will let you know. Y'all wanna know how the fuck, y'all wanna know how we got caught? I will gladly tell y'all. Shit, they put a track on my car. I went to jail too. The fuck? They interrogated me too like I was guilty. Because I had nothing to do with none of that. None of that. Nothing at all. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. I didn't have nothing to do with that. But to the way everybody that's bashing me, nigga, fuck y'all. Because y'all don't know the truth. Y'all don't know the real. Because when the truth motherfucking come out that I had nothing to do with none of that shit, you all gonna be looking pissy. Looking dumb. Stupid, goofy bitches. Like y'all telling me to go to hell and shit. Bitch, I'm out. Y'all, everybody who said I wasn't gonna get out, bitch, I'm out. I didn't take him. I didn't take him nowhere. I didn't take the nigga nowhere. The nigga was already out here. The nigga was already out here. I don't even know how he got out here. I didn't take that nigga nowhere. I didn't take that nigga nowhere. I didn't take him out here. I didn't take him out here. He was already out here. He told me to come out here, and that's exactly what the fuck I did, came out here. I wasn't hiding that nigga or nothing. That nigga knew the chances he was taking, getting in this motherfucking car. I had nothing to do with none of that shit. I told him, I said, I feel like they following me. I feel like they following me. He told me, nah, ain't nobody following you good. Bitch, you tried to get in this car, you got caught. That got shit to do with me. I'm glad they got your ass. Bitch, I'm scared. The whole time we're in the car ride, I'm scared. Bitch, what the fuck is you on? I'm asking him questions. Fuck you back on. Why you do that? How could you do that? How could the fuck could you kill a kid, bro? How could you do that? How could you kill that fucking kid? The nigga kept telling me he didn't know that baby was there. Bitch, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you cool, ho? How could you?
They had her go get him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she said, wait till y'all find out what really happened. You feel me? She played a part and helped busting him. That's how she that's why they
That's exactly why she said that, dude.
Yeah,
that's exactly why she said that.
If they didn't know for sure what part she played, she would still been locked up for a few days. They wouldn't have hurried up and investigated and released her. They don't do it like that. Am I right or wrong, dog face?
You're right. You're 100% right.
They would have wanted to interrogate her with 3 different motherfuckers, interrogate her at different times. They would have waited 4 in the morning. They would have waited 12 noon the next day. They would have kept trying to catch her off until they made show. She wouldn't have just been quickly released. She was quickly released because she corroborated. She did what they said. That's why when he got in the car, she asked him a question. The car was already bugged. You feel me? They had a wire in that car. They listening from a distance. That's why she wanted him to feel comfortable. Hey, I think somebody following me. So he don't be telling people once he got caught, hey, that bitch set me up till his gang members that shit. You feel me? She got to cover her tracks. But you think they all of a sudden, soon as she get there, they would have took a chance just following her and all that 3 hours away. They wouldn't know where she was going. You feel me? In 3 hours, you're gonna have to change, get gas and all that shit. You feel me? They wouldn't have just followed her like that without knowing for a fact she going right now to get with him. He just called because she let them know. You feel me?
And that was Fort Worth. Shit, they follow her from Fort Worth.
Right. And then you see all them police cars was out there was from Fort Worth.
Yeah.
It was only 1 or 2 cars, local cars out there. She picked them up. Come on, let's go to the gas station. They want to get them somewhere and they rushed the car. All of a sudden, all them cars popped up. They ain't seeing them behind them at first, but now all of a sudden they pop up and they get to the gas station.
His response wasn't fuck that little girl. So I guess he ain't know she was in the car.
No, because they just, like you said, somebody called and told them they was there. They pulled up, parked around. They didn't do their homework. They parked, ran around and seen his car, seen he was on the other side of a duck down vacuum, and they started firing as they was running up on him. That's why when they ran up shooting, I don't think he was even hit. That's why he was able to strike out like he did. He was running high step. He didn't look like he was hit. And he ran down that long ass wall. I think that's when they started getting him, when he started running down that wall and dog turned around and fired him up. You feel me? But when he first stretched out, I think on him, because they was probably trying to shoot through the door. She in the passenger seat. They was probably shooting through the door.
Hey, who is Black Wolf nigga? Who page is that nigga on?
All them niggas young as hell.
He ain't on mine. I see he keeps saying some hateful shit. He come in talking about we on some bullshit, motherfucker. You ain't even get in here to see what the fuck we talking about. We ain't said nothing negative about nobody.
That's
Bitch
so
ass nigga.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what the fuck going on.
Go ahead, Juice.
Yeah, he just threw me off with that shit. But yeah, people, we got to take our people got to take more consideration to have more love and unity for one another as a race of people. Not because you know somebody, just because that's the person that looked like you. We got to change the narrative that we are each other ops. That's the whole problem. This op stuff got to cut out. Y'all just saying shit that think it sound cool, but people losing their life behind it. Y'all speaking on dead people and all that, trying to hurt each other feelings. Stop trying to hurt each other. We go through enough motherfucking hurt just waking up every day dealing with society, period. Every other race is against us. We got problems with every other race. Ain't no race showing us an allying with us, and then we beefing with each other on top of it. Make motherfucking sense. We don't have no allies as a race of people. Ain't nobody on our side. No other race, not Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Jamaicans. Ain't nobody on our side. And we go keep having room to call each other ops. Come on, man. I mean, when do it stop? You feel me?
Shit, we the only race that don't stick together.
And that's why we at the bottom of the totem pole. Our other foreigners come from refugees country, come over here where we've been all our life and do better than us. It ain't just they giving it to them. We got to change our way of thinking and dealing with each other. You feel me? We the biggest consumers, and we ain't producing shit. What do we got? You feel me? What is as our race of people, what is we producing? But we creators of every motherfucking thing. Flat out. We the creators of a lot of shit. We invented a lot of shit that they took from us. But what have we stuck together and keep going as a race of people?
We buy everything, but we don't own nothing.
We the biggest consumers.
Who's Black Wolf on? Who lie they on?
Man, I took his ass off. I blocked him on the thing. Hold on.
Is he on your shit, Juice?
I didn't block him, man. I didn't block him.
Yeah, he not on mine. He's still popping up. I don't see him no more.
He was on mine, but I deleted it.
So let's talk about just what you think the blowback of all this is gonna happen. So old girl, I mean, she was in association with one of the guys. Do you think that there's going to be some type of retaliation on her?
Yeah, I think it's going to be some type of retaliation back on her.
Is it because? So, because you mentioned earlier, is it going to be from the people who have alleged that they are alleging that did the killing from their people, or is it going to be from the little Ronnie side and the child side? She in trouble on both ends.
I think she on trouble on both ends, because the thing is, the guy side, once he found out the truth that she led them to him, or he probably believed that already, he whatever fool on his side go be her enemy. And then the mama and them, no matter what the police say, they grieve and they still hurt. Some of their loved ones still go feel the same about her. She might as well get it too. You feel me? You know how our people get at times. Everybody go get it then. They all go hurt. It was her car. Somebody go probably say, well, it was her car. They used her car. She knew what they was gonna do. You feel me? When she probably never had no idea. You feel me? And her actions show because she took them people, and it could have been because they was on her head, but how's it never? She took them people three hours away to go get old boy. You feel me?
And she ain't had nothing to do with it for real though. She did exactly what she supposed to do. You know how females is, and that's, man, they ain't going for no kid shit. I don't expect no female to go for that shit.
For real.
You better not go for that. You better not go for that shit.
Right. Life come out of them. You feel me? So I don't see her being like that. And she showed she wasn't with it because she took him to go get him. You feel me? Did she rat? Yeah, she ratted. Ain't no justification for ratting. But in that situation, I'm gonna look the other way on it because she was doing a just deed for a child. You feel me? And she was clearing herself because she didn't have nothing to do with it, and they put her in it by using her car. So she didn't agree for y'all to go use her car to go knock somebody down. You feel me?
Right.
And you used her car while she went to work.
You got to believe that because how man, black people, you would like to believe that she didn't have anything to do with it, nor did she have any knowledge of it, because to say anything else would be just absolutely crazy and ridiculous. So we would like to believe that she ain't that slow. We got some slow motherfuckers around here, though.
But the way they let her go, she ain't had nothing to do with it.
Right, look how quick they let her go. She helped them. That's why they rewarded her. You think about it, when they arrested them, a female police grabbed her and walked her away real quick. You know that's how they do get the informant out of there. You know, you grab her and get her out of there. They didn't have her sit down, cuff her up with him, throw her to the ground, put their foot on her back like they do a real criminal. They grabbed her, fake cuffed her up, escorted her away, and put her in a private car and got her out of the situation. Then released her immediately. You feel me? You know that. I mean, but I'm not with riding down on no kids. I'm not supporting no motherfucker do that. Flat the fuck out. I'm not supporting motherfuckers to shoot no women, children, or even the nigga square brother who ain't even in the game. And you know we ain't in. We know niggas that ain't in the game and niggas family. They brother ain't in the game, never been in it. What I'm gonna knock him down for? He play basketball. He in school. You feel me? See, but they don't have these. We dealing with real live human demons on this earth right now. You feel me? And I'm saying that by the actions they do. You feel me?
And they young.
They young. Y'all want to go out and just kill each other for what y'all said on social media. It ain't been about no money, no drug territory, or none of that. It's been about words. But they say words create and destroy. You feel me? And then I still fought the system, society. Why I say that? It's because then you got these multi-billion-dollar corporations that's paying our young people to do this. Yeah, they do this because you know why? Because a guy like D1 that be rapping positive, they not go grab him and get him no mega contract like a Lil Baby or Lil Durk. But if he was sliding on his own people, talking about all that and doing syrup and popping pills, promoting everything that harms to bring our race of people down, then they're giving that multi-million-dollar contract. You see what I'm saying? So I salute Mama Duck for getting on them people back about saying they caused her baby to lose his life. Why? Because they pay these kids to talk like that. Go to dead ops graves and disrespect the dead on their songs.
And they know exactly what it's gonna turn to.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Because
right back to the streets with it.
If they weren't getting these big if these young people weren't seeing each other getting contracts like Lil Durk, King Von, and all them was getting for doing that, they wouldn't have been following suit. It became an epidemic. You feel me? Why? Because there was money at the end of that. Views, the clout, and money at the end of that. Same thing they promoting the little boy that's deceased out of Chicago, Lil Jeff. Any of our young people at 15, 16 talking about killing each other, and they gotta be doing it. See, in our time, dog face, rappers, they had to be able to just hang out with the big drug dealer in the neighborhood and tell his story through their music, and they were successful. But
this
now,
shit past entertainment. You got to live out every word. You got to live it out. Man.
Right. You can't be part of it. You got to actually pull the trigger now to be an artist. You feel me? And that's what they doing. They ain't saying it like that. They giving the money to those who doing it though. If you known for doing that, here you go. Here go a big contract. Promote the drugs and everything that go harm your people. Yes, we gonna give you that big contract. Because you the new modern day slave. You the house nigga. You go help run the slaves back into slavery. You go make sure to keep them doing what we need them to do. You feel me? That's all they doing, and they paid for that.
I mean, when I hear things like this, right, it happens with such frequency, and now it's becoming common with kids and people who are not involved with the game are getting caught in the crossfire. It's been happening for long. It ain't new. We ain't gonna say that. We ain't gonna just put that on the doorstep of these young motherfuckers. Motherfuckers, they've been on that type of time for 20, 30 years now. You hear me? This is not our grandfather's gangsterism no more. You got motherfuckers who they not thinking at all. First of all, these motherfuckers, when you say they ain't been cultivated or educated into the principles, into the guidelines, they ain't never been no training. They ain't been no training. So motherfuckers do anything, they don't care. When it's broad daylight, it's broad daylight. You in crowded. It's broad daylight. You're at a semi-crowded outdoor car wash. You couldn't have waited to catch him. Boogie, if you were trying to catch Lil Ronnie, would you have done it there? Figuratively speaking, of course. Better question. Do you believe those guys knew that baby was in that car?
I ain't doing nothing. No, see, I was always taught no face, no case. So it's always wherever it ain't no camera. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's always follow you on up out of there. You know, I ain't finna get you at no grocery store. I ain't finna get you at no car wash. Like, I'm not finna get you where I know it's cameras at.
You won't.
Like,
you ain't trying to make a video.
My whole thing is to get away with this shit. See, I ain't no crash out nigga. My whole thing is I'm doing it when I can get away with this shit.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I want my target.
So you gonna know your target, your surroundings,
you know what I'm saying?
and all. Like,
I ain't just I see you at the light. Hell no. I'm more slow down. Nigga, I'm trying to get away with this shit. Now, if it is what it is, I know who you are and I know you gonna draw down. Yeah, I'm drawing first. But am I coming to seek you at the fucking car wash because somebody called me and say, hey, they at the car wash right now? Now I might be like, I'm gonna see if I can follow them as far as I can follow them, but I'm not doing it at the car wash. I know the car wash got cameras every motherfucker.
So we know that because we saw the play-by-play.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm a nigga that want to get away with it. So I wouldn't have ran down like that.
For real spill. But these kids that today, see, we think alike, Boogie. We in our generation, we was taught to try to do it to get away with it. So we thought about it. Well, these kids today, they want to do it where everybody know they did it.
Yeah,
they're not trying to get away with it.
They want everybody know they did it.
Right. If don't nobody know they did it, they don't feel they did it right. They want you to know before they go do it, they go post it. Before they go do it, why they on their way to do it, why they doing it, they going live with it.
Look at Big Will. Big Will 313 says, if I know it's 50K on the floor and a nigga at the daycare picking his baby up, it's on. There's no rules in the real streets.
It ain't, because the streets ain't what it is.
Nigga, if you get, wait a minute. But see, that's what I'm saying. People don't even think logic, nigga. You at the daycare, depending on where you at, what type of daycare and cameras, you're not even gonna be able to spend the motherfucking 50,000.
But that's why I'm saying he right. It ain't no rules because everybody playing by their own rules. See the rules.
No, it ain't no rules.
It's only rules. The only rules apply to rules you set for yourself. Each individual got their own set of rules. You feel
Listen,
me?
I'm just saying. He said
He
if I know it's 50, he said if I know it's 50K on the floor. Look, that's cool, and we know it ain't no rules, but that's how smart you is. Just because it's no rules, you think you finna be able to spend the 50K because you just took that hit at the daycare. You just crashed out, nigga. You ain't finna enjoy the 50 bands.
He only looking at the money. He ain't looking at the complete picture. What's gonna happen after you do this at the daycare? What's the outcome?
Nigga, hold on, you get hot, right? If the nigga even pay you the 50 bands, nigga say fuck you, cause he know you on up out of here, nigga. He just seen you on camera. Why would I pay you 50 bands?
Not just that. Going up there to a daycare, you know how many other parents up there with guns dropping their kids off? You get to shooting. You think these other parents, cops ain't up there dropping their kids off? Might not light your ass up.
But let's say he get away. Nigga, I just seen you in the car on the news. I ain't giving you 50 bands, nigga. Fuck.
No, I ain't gonna give him 50 bands. I'm gonna knock his head off now. Yeah, come and pick your money. I'm gonna tell you where to pick your money up. So you might not never get to spend that money. Why? Because you just fronted the sex. So now I gotta worry about you ain't got away with it. You feel me? So now I gotta make sure it don't lead back to me because you done some shit up at a daycare. See, everybody don't think about the whole scenario of it. They think about just for themselves at the situation. No, you got to play it. It's like playing chess. You got to know when you make that one move, what's your next 3 or 4 moves, and what's the ops next 3, 4, 5 moves to counter your move. Before you make that move, you're supposed to do that. But see how people don't do. They just say it's 50. This nigga up here, I'm about to knock him down. You feel me? Not looking at if I knock you down up here, how I know it ain't no police up here dropping their kids.
I have a question. So does the person, let's say it was a paid situation. We don't know that it was, but let's say it was.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm paying somebody some money to do something to somebody, and I see they front the sack off to the point where the likelihood of them getting caught is high, you're not finna tell on me, nigga. I'm on your ass. Because
you gonna tell them come and get that 50, ain't you? Come get that 50. I got an extra 20 for
one when you get caught.
Look, that's what I meant by you ain't getting it.
Yeah, $50,000 is not enough. First of all, 50. Let's say we just throwing this number out here. We don't know that there's any money, but you can't. $50,000 is not even enough for you to pay for an attorney to get this capital murder.
Thank you.
No, we're gonna this at a capital murder in Texas. $50,000 ain't gonna get you to a preliminary hearing, especially when they know you got a baby in this thing.
You got a baby in it? Oh man, what?
For real.
50 on 2 bodies?
I ain't know. No, a baby.
Capital murder.
A baby is worth 3 bodies.
Murder.
Up front, you niggas ain't gave them country ass niggas no $50,000 up front. If you give me $50,000 up front, if you give me 50 grand up front, I'm trying to plan this shit out to be absolutely fucking right. If I got 50 grand up front, I got a little help too if I need it, or I got a little room to breathe. If I got $50,000 up front, my nigga, I'm not gonna be in my baby mama or my bitch car.
Thank you.
You drove up. And you on camera as you drive up when you get out the car. They get the footage.
It wasn't no plan. Like this wasn't planned at all.
Can't possibly be.
This took 15 seconds of a call, and they was like, "Hey, get in the car."
Because they didn't think the whole plan. All they heard was some money. And he up there now, fuck it, let's roll. They didn't have no plan. You see, listen, if you think about it, if Lil Ronnie would have just jumped that wall, he was gone. They would have just been and killed his daughter. You feel me? Only reason they got him is because he ran back up the wall. He didn't jump it. That's when they turned around and shot him up. When he struck across, if he went on and grabbed that wall and climbed over that wall, but see, everything happened so fast, he didn't know where they was. They busting. He took off running. He don't know where they at. He just running. He don't know if they in his mind, they right behind him. They chasing him. So he shot up the wall. He running. He can't jump. He went along with it, not knowing they wasn't chasing him. They was down the direction he running in now. So they turned back around, see him coming. Oh, dummy! Boom, 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 bang him down. You feel me? They really had fucked up Ronnie. It was just Ronnie time to go. You feel me? That's why he didn't get away. It was his time. They came for him. They really fucked up and missed him, but he brought himself back into play.
Listen, if he was at the grocery store, I say it was his time. But when you go to a car wash,
it was his time.
Where niggas say you can't go, which means
it was
them
his
niggas
time.
stay around there or they always around there. And you go, niggas damn near deserving. Because when you go over there, you supposed to go over there on wartime, not with your daughter. If they say you can't go somewhere and you feel like, I go where I want, whatever, you always supposed to be on wartime, not with your daughter. So I'm not going to say that it was his time.
No,
I just say he was a dumbass.
No, want me to tell you why it was his time? He was warned not to go, and he went anyway. See, God speak the man through man. He don't come down in the flesh and have a talk with you. God speak the man through man. He spoke it to him when Dog told CJ Casino told him, y'all not laying like that. Y'all already done got robbed. He just told him this. And y'all better not get caught at that car wash. Y'all think shit sweet. Y'all ain't from our hood. He told him that. So him going to that car wash, trying to prove a point, it was his time. Because God told him, don't go to that car wash. Don't you go to that car wash. Anybody else could go. You don't go to that car wash. Why? Because I'm going to call you home if you go there. He went anyway. It was his time. If he went anywhere else, he wouldn't have died that day. You see what I'm saying? He went right where he was told not to go. See, we can't look at the message all the time. We got to look at the message. He was looking at the messenger. Them niggas don't tell me what to do. But God was speaking through them, his ops. Don't go up to that car wash. It's gonna be bad for you. The devil go win up there. You feel me? Don't go up there. You feel me? You can't look at it, hey man, that nigga don't scare me. It ain't him talking to you. You feel me? It wasn't him talking to you. You got a message from his soul. He meant that. Don't go to that car wash. They meant that. They were standing on that. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's right what you said, Boogie. They got that phone call. I don't think it was from them people in that black car because I think they would have had them arrested. You feel me? But you're right about that phone call. Somebody called and said, hey, that nigga just pulled up. See, we don't see who left before. We don't see who left before once he pulled in. You see what I'm saying? But the police seen who was all up at that car wash before and after Get Money Ronnie got there. You feel me? So somebody who probably left before before the scene of the crime probably was up there when Ronnie pulled in and booked up. Like, that nigga just pulled up there. Then y'all telling me he can't go up there?
Hey, drop the car wash. Well, then, since you know, Thomas, see, you come up and tell us what the fuck going on then.
Well, if it ain't, they told him don't go to the car wash. Whatever car wash it is. I don't know what car wash it is. I know he was told not to go to the car wash. If it was
What happened? Ronnie couldn't turn and run that big old baggy outfit he was wearing, walking on pants legs. What about Charleston White talking crazy, saying "fuck the little baby"? Good point. That's who said something slick in here? Somebody said something.
Thomas C.
You are dead wrong. That's not a car. What? That's not that car. Shut your bitch ass up. Get your bitch ass on. How about this, bitch? Bitch, bye, bitch. So, question: what about Charleston White? What did Charleston White have to say about Lil Ronnie?
Fuck that baby. Lil Ronnie.
Man, he disrespected. It wasn't even the Lil Ronnie that got it. It was he disrespected the baby girl, man.
But I know why he did. I listen.
What happened?
Everybody know Charleston White gonna be and say what he been doing once you say something towards him. It wasn't for no reason, and you know that it ain't towards the girl. It's not towards the fucking little girl. Like, people be sitting up. You will listen to Charleston White do this shit over and over and over again, and motherfuckers still like, oh my God, like y'all don't know that he really talking to the fucking parents on some real 100 shit. The girl got a problem with his Say Cheese interview.
Right.
And this before he said fuck the girl. Whatever she disagree with, she got a problem. Man, that man get paid 10 bands to do an interview or whatever the fuck going on. And it's something in his city that he been talking about that they should have been getting a hold of. You
he didn't
know
say
he's
that
gonna
on
say what he gonna say.
He didn't say that on Say Cheese. Fuck
No,
the
he
baby.
didn't say that. He didn't say that on Say Cheese. But
No,
the
he didn't
girl
say
had
that.
a problem. So the
He-
mama come out and said whatever she said. This is last year living or whatever she said. So what the fuck you think he gonna say? Fuck you, fuck Lil Ronnie, and fuck that baby. That's what he gonna say. You know he gonna say that.
But you can't. That ain't. No matter what she said, that ain't no justification to say that about no deceased child. He too old for that.
This ain't his first time, Deuce.
No, I'm just saying. No matter how many times he did it, it's still wrong. We were just saying about how these kids doing it, and he too old to be doing that disrespect to any dead at any age.
I say too old. I say too old, but the rest of that's some hypocrite shit because rappers do it all the fucking time.
And that's what we were just saying. They shouldn't be doing it. That's what we just got finished talking
Like,
about.
so for most people who saying it, I guarantee they listen to a song where a motherfucker say they'd kill a baby. Fuck saying fuck that baby. They saying they'd kill a baby. They saying they'd kill your whole household, the dog included.
Yeah, he took that too far. Can't justify that one saying
Let's see what he said. Let's see what he
said. That no matter that's just him or he getting 10,000. No, dog, you dead.
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying he said that for 10,000. I'm saying the Say Cheese interview, and then she get mad. You feel me? So that's what brought that out of him. That came after the Say Cheese interview.
Well, okay, where was Charleston White? Where did he say all this on Say Cheese?
On live. He did it on his Instagram live.
On the line.
Okay, so let's hear what he had to say. Let's hear what he had to say.
For this, she had to pay for her father's sins. The preacher can't preach that at the funeral. But we all got to pay for our father's sins. It's scripture. You might not even know your daddy. Never met that mother before. You got to pay for what he done. Same with your mama. You got to suffer for it. And it's out of your control, boys and girls. You don't get to pick the mother and father that you are born to. You don't get to choose the
Shout out to State Hip Hop TV, man, for providing the content.
conditions. You don't get to choose the circumstances.
A few moments later.
Y'all clap for it. Oh, man, he a snitch. Man, call the police on him. When the Fort Worth ISD came out and was giving out the $1,500, $1,750 for turning a gang member with a gun. Come on now, y'all clap for this. Now y'all want to cry. But you was
They ain't talking when he was talking this shit though, Juice. They wasn't talking to
now
him.
you crying now, and now all the city is.
That's what I'm saying, man. The
Y'all help this
hypocrisy.
city like this here.
I'm tired of that
Remember,
shit
y'all
myself.
all got behind Go Yayo, and all he did was fight, and all people died around him. Children died around Go Yayo. Y'all forgot? Haven't y'all forgot? My 40 go boom. They took this song. Let me play it for you. Hold on. Let's play it. Let's listen to it. Because I remember these seeds were sown into the minds, into the hearts of children, and he performed it in front of the schools, in front of our babies. Violent, murderous, killing music was
They ain't speaking about this though.
and y'all co-signed this for what? I'm still in awe. I'm still in shock.
They ain't
Charleston
speaking
White
about
and
this
Jesse
shit.
Taylor, who run a local mentoring nonprofit, are amongst those calling foul on Fort Worth ISD.
I done got shot when I was 15. My cousin was murdered all over this rap stuff.
Wondering why the school would bring this person to speak to middle schoolers.
Very distasteful. Very extremely distasteful.
That's the real Charleston White,
And
niggas.
someone should be held accountable. Nobody was, y'all got mad. Now, I don't want to make this about me, but come on now. Do I need to remind y'all? Do I need to remind y'all? Lil Rodney and them was babies. J-Dub, all they were babies. CJ Casino, them niggas were babies. That put this music scene on, and it's been death and destruction ever since they been rapping. So we go act like, come on now.
Yeah, I stand with Charleston White. I don't get no shit. Cause I know exactly why he said it, and man, you could see the nigga real heart. But if you challenge that nigga, he gonna say the most evilest fucking thing he could say. Now, I'm not justifying it saying I say that, but I don't look at that nigga or feel no way about him saying it, because I know the nigga real heart. The shit he really stand up and show y'all that he did.
Now, what if that was your niece he was saying that about, Boogie?
Man, my nigga, guess what? I already had people even say that about my niece. My niece really got shot in the face, my nigga. My niece really went down on a hit. A nigga really shot my niece in the face. My niece was buried on her birthday.
So if Charleston White would have been saying
real life,
saying the stuff he was just saying about Lil Ronnie's daughter, F her and this, that, and the other, what you would have said?
If he was challenged by anybody on this side, I would have had a problem with the motherfuckers on my side for opening their mouth towards him. Because we already see how it is. If it was the same situation, why you speaking on that, man? Everybody, the whole country talking about this shit, and you want to single out Charleston White? That's a clout move. Pay attention. The whole country talking about this shit and got an opinion. You want to single out Charleston White? This before he said fuck the baby
Charleston,
and
the whole
fuck
country,
Ronnie.
The whole
It's
country
before
ain't
that.
got a big platform like Charleston White. Charleston White too old for that, and he from their hometown. So of course they go see it, and they probably see him locally. You feel him? So him saying that about listen, you talking about a woman that just lost her child. She wasn't supposed to say nothing. You for real, and you go say he justified for saying fuck that baby. Come on, Boogie, you can't be that hard.
You not even listening to what I'm saying. Go look at the Say Cheese interview.
I watched it.
When you listen, when you got motherfuckers who celebrities or getting paid, hey, what the fuck you finna say to them? They know who Charleston White is, my nigga. And another thing, this ain't just no regular female. This, you heard what came out of her mouth. This would be the last. Well, I don't know if you heard, but this would be the last year you live. Man, that nigga ain't got no sympathy for no old
woman that's grieving who just lost her 5-year-old. But you trying to compare what this clown saying for some money to a woman that's grieving? You don't even know what state of mind that woman
when
is
he
right
listen.
now.
When he the thing that we got a problem with him saying ain't got nothing to do with the Say Cheese and him getting paid. These two different. These are two. I'm saying these two different things.
No,
the Say Cheese shit. I don't even know what the fuck she was talking about with that.
No matter when he said it, that shouldn't be said. You trying to justify him saying that to a woman that's grieving, of course, and then you trying to say, well, she said this. She grieving about her baby just being assassinated. She just got hit with assault rifles and switches. What is wrong with you, Boogie? Make that make sense.
My nigga, the way you trying to listen, the way you trying to say I'm justifying it, I'm not justifying it the way you saying it.
No,
you talking like this man ain't been who he been.
Listen, you can't justify no type of way. That's
You got
crazy.
You got a grieving mother, right? Hold on. Charleston White ain't just get on the fucking internet. Let's not play fucking stupid. You got a grieving mother. You mean to tell me she grieving that motherfucking hard till she said it to the right motherfucker? She could have kept her mouth. Listen, she could have kept her mouth.
Now you
Listen,
want to grieve?
No,
you hear yourself? You trying to say the grieving mama should
my
be
nigga,
in the right state of mind?
hey, listen.
That's what you
think.
saying.
No. In your mind, listen what I'm
saying. She
saying.
just lost the baby, and you trying to say she should be thinking about before she make a response. That's what
in
you
your
trying to
mind.
say.
Hold on. In your mind, you think when tragedy happen, people don't be clout chasing. You're in a different society now.
No, now you trying to circumscribe everybody's thoughts. Now you trying to say you trying to put everybody in the same category.
You must ain't been looking at this girl live. Go look at her live and see how she grieving, my nigga. And then you come back and tell me what you see.
How can you tell the person how to grieve, Boogie?
Oh man, we were just
how they supposed to grieve. She lost the baby.
nigga.
Have you ever lost a
man.
child, Boogie? Have you
No,
ever
I
lost
ain't
how
got
can
no
you
kids.
possibly say how a person
I lost a niece, and she was like my kid.
Have you lost a biological child that you was raised?
No, I don't got
so
no
how can you
kids.
say how her response supposed to be to losing a child? Tell me that where that's written, how you supposed to act when you lose a child, Boogie.
My nigga, go pull up the video. You tell me do this.
No matter how
what you
she
mean?
acted,
No,
she-
we
she
can
lost
have
a child.
visual. We can have visual of this, my nigga. We can
still
have
can't say
visual
how a
of this.
person
We ain't
supposed
gotta.
to
We
act
don't
when
gotta
they lose
debate
a
it. We can
child.
look at this shit. We could look at this shit. And
And
just
what
like
you
you, hold on,
saying-
and just
what
like
you-
you said, like
listen, you
how
looking at
people
her-
supposed to grieve, my nigga. You really think like just because it be a tragedy that people don't be clout chasing off of their tragedy? That's what that girl doing,
And you
and I'm gonna
really
say
think
that
everybody-
shit.
and
I
it-
see
and
it with
so
my
what you
own
saying-
fucking eyes.
so what you
If it
saying,
walk like a duck,
everybody-
it quack like a duck. It's a duck, nigga.
So what you saying? Everybody clout chasing that's on the internet, and when they grieve, if they bring it to the internet, they clout chasing because they grieve.
That's damn near what I. That's damn near what I feel.
So
damn near.
so that's only your opinion, though, Boogie. That don't make it.
I
fact.
didn't say it wasn't just my opinion. I said that's what I feel. Most people that bring it to the internet, they clout chasing. Because what the fuck is you looking for? A like button? A share? How about call who you need to talk to? You can call directly who you need to
To all
talk
my
to.
brothers out there that got the beard that like to take of the destroyed daughter.
You go to the internet to motherfucking grieve for people who
I
really
couldn't
don't
believe this
care.
when I seen it. Roll tape.
A lot of people got people on the internet. That's who they friends. Everybody on the internet.
They could call them. They could call them, my nigga. That's what the phone for. Everybody don't need to be in your business.
They might want to talk to everybody at the same time, Boogie. You
Man,
can't say
Juice,
how-
I ain't going for this one, Juice. I ain't going for this one.
Hold on, let's listen to some of the deceased child's mother live when she's talking about this.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm ripping on that shit, bitch. Bitch, he give them and he take them. And she going out this bitch and style Gucci. Bitch, and her baby daddy gonna be proud of every tax man.
Man, I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear that shit,
This
Juice.
is sad.
I don't want to hear that, Juice. I don't want to hear that, Juice.
I
don't want to hear that,
prejudge
Juice.
my people. She just
She could, but
just young,
if you
'cause
can't
she-
tell them how to grieve,
listen.
I don't want to hear that, Juice.
Cause she grieved the way she grieved. She just ignorant. They just on some ignorant stuff. I can't.
And
you
when
can't
people
get
ignorant,
mad.
most people that's ignorant, when it comes to the internet, they know how to use their tragedies to try to get on and clout chase. That's all people think about. She not thinking about the next day and the next day after that.
So you saying because
Going at Charleston White?
Let me finish.
The weird part about that is that
you
can
said
find
she
her
clout chasing.
every
It's cool
hood,
for
every
somebody to
neighborhood
talk about her
of America.
deceased child.
Like it's like an archetype of
She
a woman.
opened the door for that.
Right?
That's what
More
you're
concerned
saying.
about designer things. Like if you come out in
Why
Gucci, you
single out
change.
Charleston White?
You see dudes in the hood.
She could have said, if she would have talked about 10 other people after Charleston White speaking on her daughter, I get it.
How
But
many
you
people
just
spoke on it besides Charleston White? Who else had
the
something
whole
bad to say about her daughter? Where else you
what?
see somebody else
Man,
spoke
it's
bad about
hey,
her daughter?
listen. It's people that he didn't have nothing bad to say. Listen, the shit he was saying on Say Cheese was the truth. He didn't drag nobody on Say Cheese with that. He was just telling the truth. He didn't drag
Okay,
nobody, my nigga.
This what I'm saying. Who else besides Charleston White said fuck that baby?
Marnisha,
Listen,
I
hold
see you,
on.
baby. Where you at?
You got the times. Listen, he said fuck that baby. Her reason for coming at him even speaking,
Marnisha, I see
saying
you,
his
baby.
last
Where you
time
at,
of be
bitch?
living was the Say Cheese
Hold on.
interview with the Say Cheese. And then he said fuck that baby after that, after she
I
said
see you,
something to him.
Marnisha.
Hold on, Boogie.
Right.
Let's listen to more of her live. Let's look at more of her live. Let's look at it more. Let's see.
Marnisha, I see you, baby. Where you at, bitch? Hold on. Oh, hey. Oh, my bitch put on these shorts. You gotta do this. Oh. Let's
That's a hell of a way to grieve, my baby.
So let me try to speak for Juice. Hey, Juice, let me take over for you, brother.
Hell no, they online shaking ass. That ain't clout chasing. It look like somebody trying to get fucked.
So that means Charleston White could say fuck her dead baby and it's cool.
Man, look, no. We ain't no point in even going back to that when they gonna show their ass like that, my nigga. Come on now. A baby did just die.
The baby dead, so Charleston White is cool no matter what they doing. See, the thing is, you only
She said fuck her baby, my nigga. She saying fuck her baby, okay?
Yeah. Okay, she said fuck her baby. I get that. She said it. She shaking her ass. So that make it cool for Charleston White to say fuck the baby. See, because she only could be responsible for her actions, like he only could be responsible for his actions. So his actions was worthy of that because what she doing.
Let's listen a little more.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I grieve a little different, y'all. Y'all took my baby, but I'm not motherfucking tripping on that shit, bitch. Bitch, he give them and he take them. Bitch, we all gotta die around this bitch. I ain't fucked up about it. I fucked up about how she left around this bitch, but I ain't fucked up about it. Fuck you talking about, bitch. Cause y'all know, y'all wasn't fucking with my baby around this bitch. And she going out this bitch and style Gucci everything. Fuck you talking about. Yeah.
She worried about her wearing Gucci.
So
she worried about her wearing Gucci.
So her ignorance deserve her child to be disrespected while she deceased. A baby,
man, look,
a helpless baby who didn't even get to live. See, the girl was responding to what Charleston White said was that she was paying for her daddy's sins. You feel me? Charleston White initiated the whole thing, saying anything about that girl. You feel me? And then if he knew he couldn't handle retaliation like a man and let her slide without disrespect, that just shows his ignorance and IQ. She a young girl that's ignorant. What's his excuse for being ignorant? You feel me? It just show her parents that may teach her no better.
Yeah, they want us to be crying around this bitch. We ain't crying.
That's all that shows. She wasn't taught no better, but that ain't worthy of the dead being disrespected. And see, that's what's wrong with society now. Everybody overlook the disrespect and think it's cool, but in jail, nigga, if you bump me without saying excuse me, it ain't about the bump. It's about the disrespect because you weren't man enough to say, hey, dog, excuse me. You feel me? Now I'm gonna sneak up and bust your motherfucking head for you being disrespectful. See, the thing, it ain't what she did, she wronged, that he could go out and say, oh, because she's shaking her ass and she's saying she grieved different.
That ain't why he said it. That's not why he said it, dude.
He said it because she threatened him and all that. I know why he said it. But the things he said was too far and was way out of line. It didn't cause what she said it. The baby ain't said. So why fuck the baby? You see what I'm saying? She said it just like you said. She said it. The little girl is gone. The little girl gone got her wings, man. Let that girl rest. And that mother, even though she ignorant and she ain't taking the proper responsibility on how society feels she should grieve. she still deserves to be respected, and her children them still deserve to be respected, and not have this grown man telling some fuck that baby, dog. Because if she was some kin to me, and that nigga did that lame ass shit, I ain't even go say what happened to that nigga.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck if she was acting like that, Juice. If she was acting like that, I wouldn't give a fuck who said whatever the fuck they say. I'm not standing up for that.
Provocateur.
She ain't even got no fucking sense.
Deeply
She didn't have no sense before that happened. It shows, nigga.
I'm still not gonna let my people be disrespected.
Right, that's the thing.
That's why.
But ain't no rules in war. You can't dictate how somebody respond to you. She responded to him.
And that's why I said my response, I can handle my actions. You feel me?
Like
the thing is with our people, we allow our women and children to be disrespected. That's why I don't know other race respect us as men now. Because we don't stand up for the right thing. We stand up for dumbass shit. We go knock a nigga down for glasses. We go disrespect each other because we didn't like
our women don't act like other race women either. So you gotta call it how it is, Juice. Don't skip parts.
But it come from our race of people worldwide. See, the thing is, our people went through slavery and all that, and then they was released so semi, but they still hadn't went through no therapy. We never regained nothing. You feel me? So hurt people, and misery been passed on generation to generation. Ignorance been passed on generation to generation. Why? Because some of us wasn't taught. You feel me? Some of us ain't had parents that was thinkers and stuff. Some of us got parents that's really fucked up psychologically and function in the world and ain't on no medicine. So it's a lot of reasons why people act the way they act. Is it right? No. But I'm not going to continue kicking my people down because I perceive they should be acting a certain way that they ain't. That don't mean I'm going to disrespect them or play them no different because that's still my people. And with him being an older individual and she being younger, just because she acting ignorant, he supposed to be trying to teach her something. Even when her disrespecting him, saying something gonna happen to him, he's still supposed to be the bigger person. That's the man. He talking to a woman that just lost her child. He supposed to get with her and been like, "Hey, did this, young sister? You took what I was saying was wrong. This how I meant it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No disrespect to you." He could have handled that a whole different way. Besides,
so Juice, he ain't been trying to teach Juice. That's why we at the point we at now.
I'm saying with her. I ain't talking about what he did in the past. We talking about the present moment in that situation. We talking about that situation.
Hold on, y'all.
We ain't talking about no other situation, what he used to do and all that, because the things he doing now ain't helping the people.
Okay, hold on.
He's doing nothing but start confusion and harm our race of people. He ain't uplifting the people no more.
Hold on, Juice. Let's see
it
what
ain't started shit. This shit been going on.
Let's see what he said. Let's see what he said.
Don't say nothing to me. I swear to God, they ain't. Go Yayo or get out of jail and look the other way about me. You talking about? Yeah, about that baby. All that dead ass nigga. Yeah, the baby. Oh, you shouldn't say that. The baby. Now who gonna do something? I'm back toting gone now. Toting gone and smoking weed. Who gonna do something about it? I said fuck the baby. I said fuck Lil Ronnie. Now which one of you niggas go put your life on the line and come die by the baby? Nobody. Did nobody put their life on the line to go look for them that killed the baby? Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, nigga? This is
sound like you're trying to bait somebody, don't it?
Lil Ronnie.
To lose their fucking life.
About me doing a Say Cheese TV interview. I get paid $10,000 per year.
Every nigga that tried to get him, he ain't killed.
You bury your dead baby, I'm gonna talk about whatever the fuck I wanna talk about. And ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. Come die about it. Come die about it. Yeah, I mean every word I say. Fuck that city of Fort Worth. Somebody, nigga, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Nigga, I already told y'all. Bitch, ain't nobody gonna do nothing, nigga. Fuck that baby. Lil Ronnie too. Then get what he get. Everybody gotta die. And death ain't a bad thing where I'm from. I done got mad. She mad about Say Cheese TV. This Say Cheese TV. This your last year living. Man, I've been hearing that for 7 years. They've been hollering about I'm gonna die 2 years ago. Or they had a bet that the street would go kill me 4 years ago. Man, ain't nobody gonna kill me. thing. You niggas ain't got enough money to even see me. You wrong, you broke ass nigga. You can't even afford to go where I be where I go. Broke ass. I live on the road. That baby. I said, you hustle, baby. Ain't nobody done that. You think they gonna do something about Lil Ronnie? You think they gonna do something about Lil Ronnie? Ain't nobody gonna do a fucking thing about Lil Ronnie.
White not only mocked the
Nah, do that sound like it was about the baby? Do that really sound like it was about the baby? Let's keep it 100, Juice.
Boogie, we talking about two different things because I'm really for my people. So what you saying ain't gonna never get me to sway with that. No matter why he said some shit that he shouldn't have said about a baby. No matter what he meant, because I'm not a mind reach, so I ain't gonna say I know what he meant by it. I know what he said out with that piece of flesh in his mouth, and that was some very hurtful stuff to that sister, dog. And she's still a young sister, no matter how ignorant she is. She need to be taught, and that's what he's supposed to be doing, trying to uplift her, not kick her while she down. That's all I'm saying, Boogie. So if you want to justify that, that's cool. But we not gonna agree on that.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit.
I'm not gonna keep because I'm not a rat supporter for one. Every nigga that tried to do something to that nigga told on. That nigga ain't bust his gun while you trying to say that nigga sound like he go kill something.
It ain't no motherfucking paperwork saying he told, nigga. It ain't no paperwork. There you go. Where the paperwork? He keep telling y'all get the paperwork. Nobody never did that.
Ain't no paperwork on Meech, and you sitting there saying Meech a rat. Where his paperwork? Where the paperwork?
Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody really. Everybody, listen. Hold on. Everybody who said Charleston White told. Hold on. Everybody who said Charleston White told came back and said Charleston White didn't tell.
It's a guy in Atlanta right now. I can't think of his name. Charleston White set him up, and he been saying it himself. He set up a decoy with the police, with the feds, because the nigga said if he come to Atlanta, he was gonna do something to Charleston White. Charleston White got the poster. He was in Atlanta at this certain club. That nigga came in that club. They arrested that nigga and violated that nigga. Am I lying, dog face?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Am I lying, dog face? Tell me what I'm talking about. I don't know the nigga name, but it just happened about a year or two ago.
I don't know about that.
Listen, so it's two different things where that has come up. One, when he had words with Trap Boy Freddy. And he said, Trap Boy Freddy over there selling that dope over there, and I'm gonna put the feds on you. Now we
ain't talking about Trap Boy Freddy.
Hey, look, and Trap Boy Freddy sat on the couch with him and said, "That ain't why we got arrested."
I know Trap
Boy That ain't why we got arrested.
About Trap Boy
Freddy.
This nigga not no rapper. This nigga is not a rapper. He a gangbang.
The Atlanta situation, that happened last year, I believe, or 2 years ago. Yeah, situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I didn't see the outcome, but I heard him say that. You hear me? I don't know about.
He was saying it himself. He got that nigga locked up. He worked with the police to act like he was gonna do. He be baiting niggas to get him locked. That Mason, a nigga, he only Mason Soldier Boy. That nigga ain't on no gangster shit. I'm not about to get no rat.
I ain't never said a motherfucker was on some gangster shit, but a motherfucker who tote guns and you put their back against the wall, your ass will be shot. In Texas, if somebody try him and it's justified, your ass shot. You don't carry the gun for no reason, nigga. And you ain't got to be a gangster to do that.
Plenty niggas die with their guns every day, nigga.
They do. That's not even the point, though. That's not the point. My point is your ass could get shot. He ain't got to be a gangster to shoot you, Juice.
I just said, you said because he got a gun. I said plenty niggas die with their gun. That just add to the nigga who kill him collection. That's all. I'm not gonna give that rat ass nigga no credit. He disrespect our people and all that. Fuck that motherfucker rat. I'm tired of talking about Charleston White.
Hey, listen, this is the YouTube streets, man. What other issues do we have that on the flow right now? Are we prepared to talk about Mr. Sean G, or do you want to save that for tomorrow?
Oh, put it on the floor.
Sean G. He's on the YouTube Streets podcast. A couple of days ago, he came in like gangbusters. What say you about Charleston White's, about Sean G's overall disposition in his attitude, specifically as it relates to, just how he's attacking the different subjects with the Big Meeks thing and then how he's interfacing or interacting with other podcasters? What say you about it? Let's start with Boogie.
First off, what the fuck was your question? Because I was reading the chats.
That's that weed, Boogie. That weed.
I ain't smoked this whole thing. You ain't even paid attention.
No, I've been watching you. I ain't seen no puffing. I ain't
So
seen no,
you can't even put it on that. I literally was really reading the chat.
You be smoking that super weed though. You be smoking that super weed though. So I believe that should be having last year.
All right, yeah, I'm still hot though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So Sean G.
Oh shit, yeah, I knew it. Yeah, I knew. I was all in the chats, but yeah, Sean G. He been doing like he don't know, but he kind of been real disrespectful, not showing the love that people should be receiving. Interviews getting done, people throwing alley-oops. You're not really showing the appreciation like how real niggas do. When somebody hits your hand, you got to show love back, especially when you walking in a nigga footsteps, and you know what I mean. Everybody getting calls that you see on this platform. Now, I damn near wanted to meet you with disrespect, but I ain't gonna meet Sean G with disrespect. I'm just gonna call it what it is. You've been doing some bullshit. You come on a panel the other day. You had a problem with the motherfucking sound effects, man. We entertain over here, bro. We love our people. You come over here trying to shut shit down like you run shit over here, but you don't. We entertain over here. If you ain't trying to come over here and get down with what we on, man, keep that shit pushing. Everything was 100.
Until it was.
Until we seen your ass turn 99. 99. You got to show love. When you get love, you got to show love. You don't come on nobody's shit calling out shit. Then you came over here. I really think you came over here for the white boy. Crimes and what's his name?
Crime and Entertainment.
Yeah, so that's why I really think you came over here trying to build up your portfolio. You wasn't over here on some old genuine shit. So for that, I don't fuck with you. And I did fuck with you. I ain't fucking with you. So that's how I'm coming. That's what I'm on.
Juice?
Shoot. Boogie Boss summed it up, but
that's a good summation, wasn't it?
Right, you feel me? But that them things she did, Boogie is absolutely right. Then I want to elaborate on what Boogie didn't elaborate on. You keep saying you ain't from the streets, then you should stay on the sidewalk and stay the fuck out of street business. Because the thing is, you ain't been in the street, so how you go say how the people react to the street situation if you never been a part of the situation and know how to react? You feel me? You sitting there calling judgment like your word is gospel in this meat situation. Ain't nobody made you honorary meat spokesman.
Where did he go wrong specifically, Juice? What things specifically did he do kind of like rubbed you to the left versus to the right?
When the way he came in saying that we ganging up on Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood felt like that. Hollywood been speaking up. He ain't had no problem with that. Honestly, where he got that impression of one's verse and they opinion back and forth, no matter how it sounds. You feel me? Who place was it his to come in and address that? Like, all right, if we was, what you was gonna do about it? You see what I'm saying? That was the first thing. And then the sister, how you say her name, Clarita? Am I saying it right?
Colita. Yeah, Colita.
Colita Bush, Miss Bush. The
sister.
Yeah,
when he was reintroducing her. Yeah,
she was speaking, and he like blew her off. Like, yeah, I heard about that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that was very rude to that sister. I'm high on respect, man. That's the main thing first. You feel me? So I felt he was very disrespectful, kind of arrogant and cocky for no reason. I don't feel we give off the vibe like we think we better than nobody, or we ganging up or trying to jump nobody when we have people guests on here. That's why he was a guest on here. So that's why I didn't want to seem like the bad host and jump down his throat with the situation, because I wasn't the one that invited him. So I feel whoever invited him in was go handle that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Just you accusing me of not handling that?
No, you handled it very well once you came. See, you had stepped away though.
Right.
That's why, you know, you missed a lot of. You didn't see he Miss Bush. He blew her off and all that. You wasn't there.
Look at it. I didn't see.
I know you would have said something, because I wanted to say something, but that was your guess. So I wanted.
Hey, listen, boo. Hey, YouTube streets. It's not my shit.
No. It's our show, but I'm saying that was your guess. You invited him.
Hey, motherfucker, come on. Hey, Juice, motherfucker, come on here and they get wrong. This is a collective effort.
Oh well.
Now
we'll put boots on. They go read these Nikes. Then you feel?
Yeah, the motherfucker coming here wrong. Motherfucker coming here wrong is they ass. You hear me? Because we're not issuing out any disrespect. We came in and I invited him in because I feel like that he had just been attacked by O, but I don't give a fuck about that either.
Yeah, I ain't nothing like no bitch ass O or up for debate. I'm approachable. If you call me, I'm gonna answer the phone.
Right.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't hate you. You know what I'm saying? I don't rock with what the fuck you did. I don't stand with how you know what I'm saying? But if you wanted a nigga to hear you out on shit, nigga, I ain't tripping on that. Like, we can have a conversation. So I ain't know none of that old weird ass shit where men can't have disagreements or have that conversation. You see, me and my man's Juice, my guy, we had disagreements.
Right.
And it get like that. That's my guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm approachable.
Detroit Gossip is in the building. What's up, Detroit Gossip?
Man, what's the word, man?
Come on, you late again.
Shoot, he's 2 hours late.
He 2 shows late, nigga.
Every time I tried to click in, I had the worst reception in the world, man. I don't know what the hell going on. That's like the cheapest shit for real. What's the word though?
Jason said y'all gave Sean G a warm embrace and opportunity. He violated several times.
Right, we wasn't the only one saying that.
Everybody who I have people who don't participate in chat, but they watch everything. He came in and he was the tone and the tenor and the overall attitude in terms of how he didn't try to migrate into what we had going on. He came in and his voice and the I don't know and all that shit. I was offended.
Big dog though.
I was offended by it because it's like you trying to show up a motherfucker. Like, yo, you're like you trying to show us up. You know what I'm saying? I thought I gave him an opportunity to calm down. And then when he said, well, I don't agree with you, Chris. I don't agree with you. First you calling me Chris, bro.
I've been knowing you damn near 30 plus years. I don't call you by your first name.
Yeah, I don't agree with you, Chris. And so I had enough of it. And I said, bro, I don't care what you agree with.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like y'all got the most personal relationship in the world. You hear me?
No, we don't. You know that because me and Boogie and Juice got his ass for that big meat shit he tried on us. You hear me? Yeah. Big meat is clear, but then he got the clearance from Special Agent.
A dirty federal agent. He taking the word of a dirty fed.
Special Agent Batman.
That's it about him though. The source that he get that information from. You can't take no information from no dirty source and try to make it clean. That's the craziest stuff in the world. The craziest stuff.
So what's your position on Sean G as of right now, Detroit Gossip?
My position is he's a king flip-flopper. He done made himself the go-to person of this whole meats and coffee saga. I don't think this is his lane, and by him this not being his lane, he don't know which route to take or which avenue to go. You know what I mean? That's what I think about.
Go back doing them Jane Fonda routines.
Good. Because the way I look at it, right, he even said it his own self on that little video he made talking about everybody come to me as it relates to this meat stuff. You see what I'm saying? So he single-handedly made himself the go-to person. And that right there, you can't make yourself the go-to person. You was doing all this workout stuff, so now you're going to jump off into the field and now you're the king of this. So everybody got to listen to you. That's that pompous attitude that he have and arrogance. Like whatever he say is gold.
And he took that from just because motherfuckers wanted to do some content with you. Ain't no, you was on the same thing, and it was major in the algorithm. So everybody was trying to collab with one another and piggyback off one another with the situation and share out information with the research, because there's so much to research. Wasn't nobody putting you in that spot or glorifying you. See, he ran with that like we was what you say? How you put that? We was making him the honorary spokesman for the meat thing, and that wasn't it. We all try to collaborate with one another. We done reached out to a lot of other podcasts. That's how Hollywood got on here. So it wasn't just him. We making him honorary spokesman for the Big Meech Cuffy situation, but he took that wrong. You feel me?
He made himself the spokesman because he said it. He said everybody come to me.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He took that wrong with people wanting to just do content with each other. It wasn't just with him. You feel me? Everybody been trying to collab with one another, man. Check your emails. I bet it's other podcasts that reached out to you, want to do some content. It was a hot subject, and it was so much to be researched and so many different views and opinions on it. Everybody was swapping out. It wasn't just wanted to get with him, singled out.
That's about true, because I reached out to a bunch of different people who I thought had a cohesive, coherent, intelligent perspective on it. Whether you like crime and entertainment, they were totally against what we were coming down on. And I invited them out just to have a civil discourse, even if our opinions were not congruent with each other. So it wasn't about, and so for that shit.
When it comes to him though, he looking at this whole situation through a rose-colored lens, right? I don't know all his credentials, but he's not speaking from a person that come from urban areas or quote unquote the streets. You see what I'm saying? He looking at it from a textbook context, and that ain't how we looking at it. We looking at the reality of the situation. You know what I mean?
We done played the game, so we understand the drug trade on how it's being dealt with. He jumping in off scamming and fraud and shit, and he trying to give his opinion on the drug game because he reading some paperwork. That paperwork very well is missing a whole lot of things, because in the paperwork it ain't saying flat out meet your rat. You got to understand the game and understand the system. You feel me? To understand what you're reading and looking at and what to be looking for. You feel me? So he thinking just because he had a little law experience and read up on some cases, now he a lawyer and all that. Nigga, go past the motherfucking bar then. Nigga, go sell a few keys then. If you wanna get in that lane and speak on that, you first gotta been participated in. You ain't participating, niggas, stay your ass on the sideline, keep your motherfucking opinion to yourself.
That's exactly what he coming from a textbook a context of this whole situation. We bring a life experience to this stuff and the stuff that we've been through, you know what I mean? So we automatically gonna have a different perspective, and a perspective that we presented to everybody. Everybody can't see it because everybody ain't been in those arenas.
My opinion of Sean G's relationship with the YouTube streets is this. Sean G,
6 hours.
Sean G, his attitude is, I don't know where the authority in his voice comes from. It certainly doesn't, and I'm not an authority on him in his life, right? But just having been sent to federal prison, I don't mean that you're qualified to speak on everything that the ghetto has to offer. Catching the case, no matter what it is, doesn't mean that you're qualified to speak on things of this nature and magnitude. Sean G, his arrogance in terms of I want to be careful about how I say this. His arrogance and his condescending nature and attitude, it doesn't make for a fun time in the sandbox amongst YouTube children, right? He reminds me of a kid who grew up without a brother, without a sibling, who doesn't know how to play well with others. That's
no, he a Debbie Downer or a Karen. Not saying bitch or nothing like that. That ain't what I'm saying. So
what's the
I ain't
Karen?
call them no bitch or nothing. But you know how the Karen. You know how the white ladies are, they stop the fun.
And what's the Karen? What is a Karen?
A Karen it's a white woman that always stop the fun.
And what a sister gonna call her?
They call them Karen. but I'm not calling, I'm not calling them no bitch. You feel me?
So I'm saying, metaphorically speaking,
I'm saying that he just stopped the fun. You feel me?
Because we was having fun. We was having fun. We was having fun.
So I ain't going there. I ain't calling her no bitch. I ain't calling her that. What does Karen
act like?
Bitch ass answers. That's what they is.
I ain't fucking with you, dog.
I honestly don't think that Sean G's actions, his behavior, his attitude, and his disposition.
Okay.
I don't think it needs any definition. I don't think it needs any explaining because he giving us exactly what he is. He ain't trying to act like he's anything other than somebody who is above reproach.
That nigga coming through stopping all the fun. He's stopping all the fun.
Some motherfuckers look at armed robbery and drug. You got some of us look at certain crimes like they beneath that. Oh, you did this. That's beneath me. I think Sean G has a superior attitude. And I think that he thinks that because he did fraud and that kind of shit, that makes him superior to a drug dealer or a lower life form criminal. I think that he looks down and frowns upon this shit like we're here, but he's beneath us because he has fraud or whatever, and we are low life form robbers and drug dealers. Well, I know Juice is a lower life form robber, killer, and drug dealer.
Hey, let me tell y'all something, right? This is the way it's set up.
Juice did everything. Hey, Juice. You better. Hey, Juice, I'm gonna tell you one thing, Juice. You better hope the Christians don't get this heaven and hell shit right, because if they do,
you better leave us. Hey, he say you leave us lower level. You leave us lower level alone.
To the down under, Juice.
I'm trying to let my good outweigh my bad, man.
You better get to work right now, because your past is all fucked up. You ain't done working. You ain't done working till your clock stop ticking.
You feel me?
You feel me?
Set up, right? Somebody got to make it, and somebody got to take it. People look at people who rob as the lower totem of the bottom of the totem pole, right? But it is what it is. The way that robbers look at shit, I'm not about to be standing on the block selling 10 rocks to make $100, and I can watch you sell 10 rocks, and I'll take it in 2 seconds. You see what I'm saying? That people live their life just like this. Some people
take it from him and the other 5 niggas that was standing on out there too.
That's just real life. Some people rob, some people steal. You know what I mean? That's just what's going on. So all this looking at people certain crimes like they the bottom. The people that rob people look at the scammers like y'all the ones in a way. You see what I'm saying? So they can beat it with all that goofy stuff.
What it is, though, we all got to do better and get our whole act together as a whole race of people, man, and stop being consumers and become producers and stop preying on each other. You feel me? And point that energy in the right direction. You feel me? And not keep preying on each other, dog. We robbing Peter to pay Paul. You feel me? We take it from some more people who ain't got nothing as it is. We take it from some more broken people mentally and physically as it is. You feel me? So we got to stop trying to hurt our own. That's the first thing to start doing. Stop hurting each other. You feel me?
Oh, Sean G, comedian guy himself.
No, Sean G, we gonna drag him through the alley of the YouTube streets by his ankles. You feel me? He shouldn't have did none of that what he did. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that he owe everybody an apology. He owed them sisters an apology. It was 2 sisters in the room, and like I say, everybody was trying to hold their composure just because we had guests, and it wasn't just him. You know,
yeah, Sean G really showed his ass in front of the company. That's what they call that, Juice, ain't it?
Yeah, he did.
He showed his ass in front of the company. So listen, but we're collectively as a group, we're saying that, hey, Sean G, you need to present yourself to the YouTube streets. And if you have been misunderstood, we're gonna give you this because we ain't no unreasonable men. If we have misinterpreted your intentions, if we have misread your attitude, you need to present yourself back to the YouTube streets. Let's have a conversation about this, brother, because if not, the YouTube streets can be a very, very unpleasant place.
I ain't gonna act like I misinterpret the play. You feel me?
No,
because I already seen the play. He guilty of the play.
From all across the country, literally. I can show you. I sent you all the texts, the screenshots. What's up with this nigga? What's up with the attitude? You come in with a pompous, condescending, just like dismissive, overqualified attitude about what? If you were going to act like that, you should have kept your ass where you was at. When you come in, you ain't reading the room. You ain't reading the temperature in the room.
That's how you do all the time. Like you dismissed the sister and didn't want to talk to her. That's what I had a whole attitude with. He dismissed.
You gave him enough airtime already, bro. Yeah. What can we? Hey, everybody. I've had more than a dozen people contact me that night and the next morning and say, "What's up with that guy?" Everything about him was off. First of all, so listen, he obviously doesn't know that when we started that second interview with second conversation with Hollywood Wade said at the very beginning, man, I ain't offended, man. We having a conversation. We didn't disrespect him. We didn't cuss at him. We didn't yell at him. We didn't cut him off. We didn't interfere with the points that he was making. So I don't even know where Sean G would have got that we disrespected him from. That is, to me, that's some house nigga shit. That was some house nigga shit for real, bro, because you're speaking for him and labeling us as having disrespected him or jumped all over him as if we were hyper aggressive towards him, when none of that is true. And if he would have been in the room from the very beginning, the first thing I said, bro, I said, listen, man, go ahead and get off your point. We let him go first. Say what you had to say. He asked his questions of DC Black. And then when he came in, he's like, yeah, DC Black, yeah, I rock with you, but blah, blah, blah. And he said something about me too as well. But that shit, hey, listen, that shit, Sean G, I'm going to send this out to you. I know you're going to watch this. Everybody watches the YouTube streets. We're content creators. We're not simply reviewers. Very rarely do we review or go over somebody else's motherfucking content, because why should we when we're the ones who are creating? If you look at this shit, all you gotta do is you guys don't understand how powerful we are as a group. All you gotta do is look at all these podcasters from LA to New York. They're all talking about one of us. They're all talking about fuck the YouTube streets. Damn. That's how you feel.
That let me know they feeling us. We doing something right. You feel me?
Man, Jason hitting. Jason saying he can't read the room. He don't belong in the room. Jason been hitting. Jason been fucking him up. Fucking him up for 10 minutes. If you can't read the room, you don't need to be in the motherfucker. I agree.
He said it clear. He ain't from the streets, so get your ass on the sidewalk. You feel that's all.
You know how I took with that with the Hollywood Wade thing with him? He trying to join forces with them. Not, I'm talking about them. Y'all know what the hell I mean with them people.
That's his crowd. He need to start back doing that Richard Simmons workout shit he was doing. Shit, that's all. Two more, and walk it out.
Walk it out.
Man, what?
Walk it out.
Try to take his own people type of way so he can rub shoulders with them. That's his whole stilo, man. Hollywood Wade ain't taking no away, so how the fuck you gonna take it away?
Right. No, he can't. He can't relate. He can't relate. And that's why he said it. He know he don't fit in. That's why he said I ain't from the streets. But stop reporting on street shit. Make that make sense. I'm gonna talk about. That's like me trying to talk about Chinese arithmetic. You feel me? Make that shit make sense. How you go?
First down. 2. Now you're gonna double it.
You
1.
put up with a shot. All hooked
Wake
up.
him up. Wake him up.
What's wrong with this
Are you
man?
ready?
Sean, you ain't still in workouts, man.
Welcome you to it. And turn on your heart. Right now, take it up.
Oh, somebody, what this?
Step and clap. Are you clapping?
Sean G, we ain't gonna do like that, bro. We apologize.
They say Sean G been striking
We gonna
people.
crack a few jokes, Sean G. You came in like gangbusters, so we gonna crack a few jokes on that ass.
Hey, the people in the comments say he been striking people pages and shit.
Hold on.
That's telling, Sean G. That's ratting.
Oh, this nigga 100% riding. That's why we gonna kick your ass out the thing. 100% riding. You gonna kick because you always come with that shit, Ty Boho. That's some shit. Nah.
Say Ty Boho.
No, hey, listen. What did you just say, Jules? What did you just say? Little striking pages. Striking pages.
Right, cause he's striking. That's ratting, Sean G. If you struck somebody page, I don't give a fuck if you called them 100 motherfucking times. That don't mean go tell on them, and that's justified. You can't justify ratting. If you ratted on this small of a scale, how can a motherfucker fuck with you on anything? For real, if I was any of your friends watching, I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm not gonna do nothing in front of Sean G. You feel me?
So listen, one thing we know is the up for debate is a bitch ass, hoe ass, fake nigga. And when the nigga jumped him and they knocked shit out of his booty and it was inside his drawers, he's a whole nigga. Listen, but he do striking page shit too. Don't he do pussy shit, reporting, trying to do law? Don't he do whole shit too?
Oh, I wasn't speaking on him or speaking for him. I'm just letting Sean G know he don't know street shit. Yeah, if you call YouTube or Instagram police, motherfucker, that's telling. On anybody, that's any motherfucker do that, nigga. Use a fucking rat, fuck nigga. Flat out, any nigga do it. The up for debate, anybody. Al Nuke, anybody. You feel me? If you go on Street Lord Wine, y'all fuck niggas. If y'all call and tell the YouTube streets, tell the Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, y'all tell anybody anything about another motherfucker did something on this shit that y'all in like, y'all is telling, dog. Ain't no other shape form about it. That's ratting, dog. Simple as that. Ain't no justification for that shit.
One of the same. They ain't about to try to make
what it is. Digital rat.
You know what I mean?
Who just made that up? Who said digital? That's some shit. Beer Gang, I'm telling that. Beer Gang. I'm gonna take it down, so you can't say you did it. We taking that from you.
You taking that digital rat.
Shit, Beer Gang. Just know we ganking you off of that.
Digital rat.
Right now, copyright it right now.
Digital rat.
Yeah, digital rat.
Internet informant.
That is the first word that been coined on YouTube.
They call that nigga internet informant.
Hey, who did that? Hey, who said digital rat? Hey, Beer Gang, just know we taking that. Put that in your cookbook, nigga. We taking that. We taking that from you. Put that in your cookbook.
Hey, we taking that from Darnell Dixon to the internet informant. We taking that.
Hey, Darnell Dixon, put that in your cookbook.
Internet informant. Call them niggas eyes and shit. Nigga, you a double eye, nigga. Internet informant.
Internet informant and digital rat. That digital rat a bad motherfucker.
That
bro.
digital rat code. We might have to get that. You might have to go LLC that and get that put on some shirts.
Yeah.
Digital rats. That's what these niggas
This nigga, we laughing, nigga. We took that, nigga. We ain't playing with you, nigga. Internet informant and digital. We took that. You know, she laughing. We joking. We ain't joking.
We go and get that copyright.
We done took that out you. We done took that.
Put that get that copyright, dog face. Get an LLC for that.
I'm finna do it right now. No, in Michigan, it takes just 2 seconds.
Right, yeah, we gotta go LLC. For real, get some shirts made of that. And
hey, listen, man, the clock just struck 12. Sean G and that bitch ass nigga up for debate. I'm copywriting that shit right now. You dirty motherfucker. I hope I hope your fingernail fall off, Nick. I hope your fingernail fall off, motherfucker. Hey, listen, on behalf of the YouTube streets, Detroit Gossip, man, if you late tomorrow, first we're gonna do this, man. What time will you be ready tomorrow, Goss?
I'll let y'all know off the air.
There you go. You on dope man time. You don't let us know. Like we ain't got nothing to do.
Right. If he ain't late, he ain't on time.
Man,
he got to be late to be on time.
Oh, we gotta have DC Black on here. He said he wanted to speak on that anyway. He said he ain't hiding nothing from now. I'm glad they said something. He said he ain't got nothing to hide. And I read the paperwork.
No, he went got all this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He ain't got nothing to hide.
Everything.
Hey, listen, man, on behalf of YouTube streets, hey, Juice, give your social media. Where can they go find you? Like, share, subscribe.
The Beat Factory 313 Wars. The Beat Factory 313 on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, everything, all social media. You know what I'm saying? And hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and share our content. Y'all pump us up. You feel me?
Yeah. Public Figure Boogie on Instagram and YouTube. Go hit the like button on something, subscribe, share. Go follow everybody on the panel. We rocking with y'all. We see y'all rocking with us.
You feel me?
Man, this Detroit Gossip. Y'all can find me on all social media by that one name, Detroit Gossip. Holla.
My name is Dogface Calderon, and I'll beat your motherfucking ass. And when you see me out in the street, all you gotta do is twist your face up. Now I'll punch you right in your shit. And I'll fuck your mama's my age. I'll fuck y'all niggas' mamas because y'all mama's about my age, and I still look good with this shit. I still do some push-ups and shit. You know what I'm saying? So on behalf of the YouTube street, shout out to Henny. Tomorrow, Khalita Bush is back. Khalita Bush is back tomorrow. And she gonna talk about some things that we did not know. I guarantee you. Tomorrow, y'all want to be here because Miss Khalita Bush is back. It's gonna be an amazing show, man. Salute, man. I appreciate
Urban Real Estate Firm. Hey, the Urban Real Estate Firm.
Urban Real Estate Firm, them my people. Yeah, appreciate you, cuzzo.
Where Urban Real Estate Firm at? There you go.
That's right.
If you need some urban real estate, contact Urban Real Estate Firm.
That's right. That's my cousin there. That's Maserati Rick daughter.
If you need urban real estate in the urban jungle where you can sell crack and lean and weed, contact Urban Real Estate. You can get a trap house.
You need something to sell out there.
I'm just bullshit, man. Hey, listen, for all the real estate needs, y'all see that sister. She's a tenant. She's a tenant. She gonna get that shit sold, or she gonna help you buy what you need to buy. She gonna make it right. Y'all know what it is, man. Detroit streets, the Detroit block. First of all, we ain't even the Detroit block no more. We just the YouTube streets. Period.
That's right.
We dropping that Detroit block. Beer gang, yeah, we taking that. Yeah, we taking that. Yeah, yes.
Digital rap.
So that shit too.
Matter of fact, this episode is sponsored by the Urban Real Estate Firm. Y'all tap in with that sister, man. Tap in with it.
Well, you can get a perfect trap house in the suburbs.
Right.
No, she help you sell your property and all that. She do that for real. You feel me?
Right. Well, we're gonna say this episode of Getting the Nigga Ass was sponsored by Urban Real Estate Firm. How we gonna do that?
We gonna turn up.
We gonna turn it up. Y'all know what it is, man. Sugar, salt. You ain't get out today.
It ain't our fault.
Peace.